Today we're going to talk real quick about what happens when your teenager or other minors is involved in a car accident. Um, so assuming your teenager is in a car accident and you're not around, you need to go through, with your teenager what to do. And of course, the first thing is call the police. Um, like any accident, because you got to report it. You're going to need it for insurance purposes. But especially if it's a moderate or severe accident, you probably want paramedics coming out and checking you out, and maybe the other side. So call 911. Let them know you're in an accident. Um, the so let's say your teen is injured, and so they need to hire a lawyer. The teenager, of course, cannot hire a lawyer because he's not of legal age to sign a contract. So you're, as his guardian, are going to have to sign the contract for him. But keep in mind that the parents are still responsible for the teenager's medical bills, unless your teenager is emancipated or he's over 18. Um, if you got a 16-year-old and he's living at home and he's not emancipated, then you're responsible for the bills, the medical bills. And he still can't sign the contract until he's 18. So, you need to hire the lawyer for him, and you need to keep in mind you're responsible for the bills. Now, the lawyer will still get you the compensation to pay back your medical bills. Um, assuming there's enough insurance out there and he's not seriously injured, then you may have some problems. But other than that, it's going to be treated just like a regular case. So, make sure your teenager understands. The first thing to do is call the police, get the police out there. If it's they could be injured, then get a paramedic out there. He probably ought to, for sure, go to his doctor. And maybe in the emergency room. We tell most people your first stop ought to be at the emergency room, just in case. You never know. You may have some internal bleeding. You may have some bleeding on the brain. You may have other issues, and so why not just go get checked out at the emergency room? Other than that, the process is pretty much the same. Your teenager should be aware that he should get the insurance information from the other driver, and he should record any witnesses, take pictures of them, take pictures of the scene, things like that, that we go over with everybody. So that's it for today.